it's a tough loss for sure. We're in the thick of it. We're in the fire, and that's where things are molded, and that has to be the message. You just gotta keep fighting for every inch, and don't back down. And we have a 2-day break, which is nice here again to get some rest, and we got to be ready on Friday.
Is it too simple to say you got goalied in this game, or in terms of what you were able to generate?
Yeah, we had some really good chances. He made some big saves. He kept it close, and he played. Obviously, Reimer played fantastic.
I'll go the other way of that and say, are you guys making your own luck enough at this point in the season?
It's tough to say. Obviously, it's tough for goals to come by. We're pretty cold right now, and is there things I think we could do differently? For sure. But like I said before, we're in the thick of it, and obviously when confidence is low and you're cold, you grip the stick a little tighter, and we just got to go to work on Thursday when we have a practice at home and be ready for a good homestand, and really put the work boots on.
I remember Sorry, Ken, go ahead.
It's about the team, but for yourself, Mark, you've been the most consistent and productive goal scorer this year, 9 games without one. What's been the biggest challenge here during this stretch?
Yeah, I think it's tough. Sometimes they go in, sometimes they don't, and obviously right now it's the pressure mounts for sure, but you just gotta know there's a plan for everything, and I just gotta try to keep on working hard and try to keep my head up and stay positive, and that goes for every guy in this room. We gotta stay positive with each other. We gotta continue to go to work, and obviously a big practice on Thursday, and obviously it's nice to be going home to our fans, and it feels like we haven't been at home at all this month, but just want to it's tough to say. It's hard when they're not going in for you, and especially the year that it's been so far. So that's I just have to trust in God's plan and just try to work hard and do all I can do, and know it'll turn around.
I don't know if this is going to be an annoying one, but some of the guys have said of late, we'll see who wants to make the playoffs, we'll see where the will is, and all that sort of stuff. And when we see 0 goals against San Jose, where they are in the standings, and some relatively low shot counts of late, or what have you, are you guys getting enough from yourselves?
We're paid to produce, so we have to produce. That's that's the simplest way to put it. We gotta me especially, I gotta score goals, I gotta make plays, I gotta create opportunities offensively to create some good chances and some goals, and we need more of it. We need more plays. We need to handle the puck better. We need to do a lot better, and that starts with me. And I just gotta, like I said before, a big practice on Thursday. It's always nice to get some practice time and be able to get on the ice and work on some stuff, and that's gonna be my mindset.
Mark, your group has been doing the chasing most of the year. Now the Flames are within 2 points. Does that put you on even more high alert given the circumstances? Yeah,
we gotta be a desperate team. It's big time right now. It's down to crunch time, and we just gotta embrace that fight and embrace it together as a group, and keep fighting. Fight with each other and put it all out there, and that's all we can do.
I remember last year you closed this season just on fire. Everything you touched went in the net sort of business at that time. Does it feel like you're doing the same things and not getting paid, or is it a difference in sort of how you're playing?
Yeah, I had probably 4 shots in the slot. Our line created a good amount. I think we could definitely generate some more high quality chances and not just shoot everything. Really make teams work, really make teams play in their D zone, and really wear teams down that way. And I don't think it's so much about shot quantity; it's about quality. And I think if we do that, I think it's going to be we're going to create higher quality chances. We're going to draw penalties, and then really put other teams on the heels.
For sure, you make the kinds of passes from behind the net into the slot. Even one today, I remember the Blake, and it just doesn't work out sort of thing. You create chances by wearing teams down. So we hear Rick Bowness talk, shoot. Is there kind of a different way of attacking that create goals problem?
Yeah, I'm a guy that my whole career I play a possession game, especially in the O-zone. I like to hold on the puck, and especially below the goal line. That's kind of where I create my offense, and then go to the slot when I play with some pretty magical players that can find me in the slot, and that's always been my game. And if it's a matter of just trying to create more possession time, trying to create more ozone time, and wear teams down. If it takes 59 minutes, then it takes 59 minutes. But that's always been my look at offenses is quality over quantity.
Thank you very much, Mark.
Thank you.
They scored more than we did, I guess. I mean, a lot of looks, a lot of chances. And, I don't know if we're gripping it a little bit right now. And, tough to win when you can't score or not able to pot them in. And, we're working, guys are trying. I mean, we had net front traffic and tips and, scrambles off that and, backdoor passes, things like that. We're getting quality looks. We had quality looks today for sure. And they're just not going in for us.
Are you a believer that luck is made to any sense? Is there a sense that you have to do even more than at this stage?
Well, we definitely need more from everybody. There's no doubt. We haven't scored many goals in a while, so we definitely need more from everybody. We don't need to reinvent the wheel. That's one thing that we can't lose sight of is going off script and doing things a different way that is on your own page. So we have to stay together here. We're going to get through this together. We're going to find a way. But, I think there's no doubt we need more from everybody.
What kind of things do you lean on? I mean, obviously, you guys had a great start to the year, and there's long chunks of time where you have success. Do you try to lean on that in a month like this where things have been a challenge?
Yep, I think we look back at what we've done well and when we had success and, try to redo that. I think we've gotten away from some things that definitely have given us success in the past. And I think the biggest thing is, as hard as it is and how frustrating it is that we got to continue to stay together here. You can lean on each other and block out all the outside noise. And, we're not out of this and season's not over. We got a lot of games left here and big games and games that can swing the balance in the standings. So that's a great challenge. We got to, take that in. All the feelings that go with that, excitedness, anxiousness, nervousness, excitement, enthusiasm, whatever words you want to use. Use that, harness that, and this is a great time. This is what we've worked hard for this moment. So let's not lose sight of that. And we're a good hockey team. We'll find a way here.
So there are a couple of keys that you've gotten away from lately. What are those keys that you got to get back at?
Well, I think we did a good job of shooting pucks today, and we were maybe a little gun shy last few games, and through this stretch, bits and parts, because we put 40 up on tonight in shot clock and in score, we can't go back now to start looking for the extra pass, and those will open up once we continue to shoot and continue to drive the net. Could we get a little bit more traffic? Maybe. I'm not going to pick apart everything. When you don't score, it's defense, it's forwards, it's everybody. So, D can get shots through better. We can create more havoc. We can be playing even faster, maybe creating some odd man rushes where the D can join up in the rush. We can do, I think, so much in a lot of areas, and we will, and we'll be all right here. We just got to continue to stay with it.
You guys have been sort of chasing other teams. Now you're the team being chased. Calgary pulling within 2. Can that be sort of a snapping to attention in any regard?
Oh, I think we're pretty attentive right now, to be honest with you. We're just not getting the results. We know what's at stake. We know every game's important. We can't control what other teams are doing. We have to worry about ourselves and worry about getting wins.
Appreciate it.
Yep.
overall assessment of that game?
Well, I would say we created enough scoring chances that the offense gave us a chance to win the game. We just didn't score, and then the inconsistencies of some of our players is hurting us. If some of these guys think they're giving us everything in their tank, they're dreaming. So we got a lot of guys in there giving us everything they can, and we just need a few more guys to jump on board. It's not over. We're still in 8th spot, and we're going to find out what we're made of over the next little while.
How do you reach those guys, Rick? The guys that you need more from, how do you reach them?
Listen, that's what there comes a point where your pride has to take over. How do you reach them? There comes a point where their personal pride has to take over. If someone has to go in there and point that out to them, then there's a big problem right there. So, as I said, we're going to find out what we're made of. We're going to find out what everyone in that room is made of over the next little while.
2 players came out. Dylan DeMello spoke to the importance of, hey, just because we didn't score, we still got to keep that shot clock high. Mark said, hey, the way I like to play is hold on to the puck, look for that pass into the slot. It sounds like you're getting 2 different camps of thought in terms of how to get out of the scoring slump.
We had enough scoring chances to win the hockey game.
Rick, what about the breakdowns specifically on the first goal? Was that a communication issue, or how did you see it?
Yeah, well, it was at the end of the penalty kill, and we're coming out on the ice, and so it's just you hope you can stop those passes from behind the net to the front of the net. That's all.
One thing that stands out is, I think I'll point at 2 guys for minutes. Blake Wheeler had maybe 4 minutes over Nikolai Ehlers in a game like this, and it's hard to look at Ehlers coming into the game with 4 and 9. Blake hasn't scored since February 14th. That maybe there is some scoring that you're not giving the minutes to right now.
Nick missed a couple. I agree with you. Nick missed a couple of shifts. What happens sometimes is when I send Kevin out to take the face-off on the right side, and Adam's on left wing, and sometimes we don't get it out. That's why I try to get Nick as much ice time on the third as possible. But that's what happens. And then there was one power play that they were in there the whole 2 minutes, and he didn't get out on that. But no, I'm trying to get him more minutes. I am. And he was skating well tonight. But again, in the face-offs in that second period in that right side, Kevin goes out. Adam stays on left wing, obviously, so we have 2 centermen, and he missed a couple of shifts there. But that's that's got nothing to do with his play. That's just the situation. So I did try to get him more ice time there in the third. I agree with you.
Thanks, you guys.